Hello Cancer, welcome to your end of November 2020 reading. You guys, by popular demand, wanted this reading, so decided to make some time in here to make sure that you guys got your reading for the end of November too. Alright, so let's see what's coming to Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs for the end of November. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are resonating with the readings, and make sure to like the video as well. Alright, let's see Cancer, what is coming towards you? First card out, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So a lot of nurturing energy going around you. You can feel a lot more like you're coming into yourself and you're feeling more at home and nurtured and finding yourself in a more loving environment as well in the end of November. It can also feel like more coming into your home life as well, being a little bit more connected with the family. This can also mean you're a little bit more stable financially as well. So definitely just being more stable all around. The next card that we have is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of not the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, when in reverse, is somebody who wants to communicate. It's somebody who wants to have a bit of flirtatious communication going on, but they're not quite sure how to come across. They're not quite sure if that is how they want to start off the conversation. They're probably looking for a little bit something more romantic, something more stable love, but they know that they're going to come off a little bit flirtatious, and they're a little hesitant to come towards you because they don't want that to be how they are coming across. So it can also mean that you are dealing with a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo, just a fire sign that wants to come towards you, but they're not quite sure on how to communicate with you. The next card that we have here is the Ace of Cups in reverse. So yeah, there's a love offer here. Somebody is seeing you in this energy, Cancer, of being very down to earth, being very stable, and they want to come towards you to offer this love offer and this form of communication with you come towards you, but they're not just quite sure how to do that, and that's what's stopping this love offer here. It might be due to a little bit of heartbreak. We do have the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. That might mean that you have already met this person, or they have gone through a little bit of heartbreak recently, and that's why that they are not quite sure emotionally how to come forward. They might be a little bit closed off with their emotions. Not that they can't offer you anything emotional, it would just be that they are not very in tune with them, so they don't know how to come across. That might be why they are this Page of Wands. They're normally somebody who's very flirtatious, and now transferring over to be somebody who is romantic is a little bit of a struggle for them, and they don't know how to come across. So they do want to offer you something stable, romantic, and very emotionally in depth and filled with emotions, but they just don't know how to come across that way. So they do want to communicate with you, they're just not quite sure how. So next we have the Five of Swords, or Five of Wands in reverse. So the Five of Wands is a little bit of conflict. It's a little bit of not knowing how to work together. So when it's in the reverse, it's not putting in that effort of being too wordy, being too confrontational. They're really not looking to fight with you. So if this is somebody who you've had a little bit of heartbreak there, and that's why they want to come forward to you in more of an emotional sense instead of in somebody who is a little too flirtatious, this is definitely changing the field. They're not looking to fight anymore. They're not looking to be somebody who is very confrontational. They're looking to lay down those wands and build together instead of building on their own and forcing you to build yourself as well. They're looking more to build together. And I did accidentally almost say the Page of Pentacles and then the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is being a little bit sneaky, and the Page of Pentacles is an apology. So it might be this person who is really trying to change who they are and not be so any type of sneaky or confrontational, and it might be a little bit of an apologetic energy that's really behind this, that they're trying to come forward because they see you who who's somebody who's so stable, and they realize that they've been way off their mark. They're not somebody who is overly emotional usually, and so to be somebody who is more of a flirtatious energy, they see that they need to change that. So they're maybe trying to see, should they come in being romantic, should they come in being apologetic. They understood that they did something wrong here, and they're looking to lay down those wands and not really fight and not be so argumentative or sneaky anymore. So the next one we have is the Nine of Wands. So back more again with the fire sign energy, somebody who is very closed off, and that might be where this emotional not knowing how to offer it is coming into play, where they're usually somebody who's very flirtatious. They're usually somebody who just works on their charm instead of working on coming across as somebody who is really romantic. And this closed offness is what's stopping them. So it does look like, so far, Cancer, somebody is seeing you in this energy of being somebody who's very stable, very nurturing, very just overall nice in general, and they know that they need to change up this flirtatious energy that they usually come forward in, and they do want to offer you some type of love and not really work towards being so argumentative or fighting anymore. And they're looking to really be more open, but they understand this openness that they need to have is something that is tough for them to do. We do also have the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So this is really holding on to burdens. It might feel like a burden for them to express their love, and that might be why they're really jokey and flirtatious all the time. They don't really know how to get out of this closed off energy and feeling like emotions are burdenous. So that might be why it's a hard time for them to come out so emotionally. But they do see you as somebody that they do find a lot of stability with, and that's why they're trying to push through this energy, but they're having a hard time coming forward. So it doesn't necessarily look like somebody is going to come forward to communicate with you, Cancer. It does look like they want to, but they're dealing with a lot of issues here of overcoming a lot of problems, a lot of burdens before they're actually able to come forward with any type of offer. So let's take a look at our Moonology cards. So we have faith in your dream. So do have faith, Cancer, that this person is able to push through this. They do have this love offer here that they want to give. They're just feeling very burdened. So do push through this. Do have this faith that this person will be able to overcome this energy here and overcome their inability to open up. The next one that we have is you're very close to achieving your goal. So they're very close to being able to come forward. They're very close to really opening up and deciding how they should come towards you. So don't give up on them. Allow them to work through this. Just stay in your nurturing energy here. Stay in this stable energy. Don't pay them too much mind on how they're moving around. Let them come towards you. Let them figure out how they should come, and it'll allow them to open up a little bit more overall. So don't start any arguments. Don't reach out in a way that's going to create any type of drama, because they are feeling overburdened. So just wait for them to come towards you. Have faith in this connection and allow them to meet their end of achieving this goal. Now, every timeline of this is going to be different, so if you do want to find out specifically for yours, do get a personal reading. The link there is down in the description below. But let's check out the wisdom of the oracle cards. So Cancer, we have clean it up. Number 21. So 2 is duality and 1 is new beginning. So in a new beginning with this person, really clean up this foundation. Understand where you could do better. Understand where they could do better. If you're not necessarily been with this person before, understand where you can make sure that they are not feeling burdened or attacked or anything by being emotionally vulnerable. Make sure that they are being emotionally vulnerable to you, but you're not pushing them to do so. So make sure that you're cleaning up your side of the table and not cleaning up theirs and allowing them to meet you halfway. The next one that we have is number 42, chopped wood. So this chopped wood is just talking about doing those mundane things, making sure you're just focusing on the day. Don't really push past the first day. Make sure that you're just doing those daily tasks. You know, you want to do the list of the things that you have to do in the day. Don't focus on 10 years from now. Those are big issues. Focus on the issues that you can attack today, and focus on those goals and those steps that you're able to make today and make progress on. Don't focus too much on how this future is going to go. Just focus on those little milestones that you have made every single day and this person has made as well. So overall, Cancer, it does look like the 4 is stability, which is you again, and the 2 is duality. So it does overall look like a person does want to come forward to you, can definitely be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, although it doesn't necessarily have to be. It does look like they're very closed off to emotions here, and they're feeling very burdened by it, but they are trying to make the progress, not to put up too much fights in arguments and that type of thing in connections, and they're really trying to push past this closedness and really open themselves up to be somebody who is more emotional, somebody who's more stable as well, and not so jokey and flirty all the time. But you need to make sure that you're having faith in this connection, and you're having faith that it's going to come towards you soon as well. Just make sure that you're just taking things step by step and day by day, and don't try to overdo yourself. Really just focus on what you can do and what you can handle, Cancer. So I hope this did resonate with you in the best way possible, and if you do like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you need a personal reading to figure out a little bit more of this, then do check that down in the description box below. But until next time, Cancer, thank you so much for coming to the video.